Hey my loves, so I've been gone for a while and I just wanted to quickly say that it's because I went to go get surgery. I went to go get a breast reduction with implants, and then I also did some chin skin tightening, and then I got my arms lipoed. So if you guys do not condone surgery or do not support surgery, or it's just not your thing and you don't want to hear about it, then this probably won't be the video for you. But if it's something that you've thought about or are thinking of doing, especially some of you that are losing a lot of weight on your recent weight loss journeys, whether it's with Mounjaro, Ozempic, or just Wegovy, or any other weight loss that has helped you, and now you're left with some loose skin, then this video may be for you. So in today's video, I will just be talking about my recovery for the last 4 days. This is my 4th day post-op, and so if you guys want to hear about it, then here we go. All right, you guys, so I'm just gonna quickly show you how I set up my little area to sleep and do everything. So I literally just have a back pillow, which is a smaller, thinner pillow, and then I have 2 thicker pillows on each side. And then I have this pillow that gives me a little bit of height because I can sit on my butt, just because I didn't do anything to my butt, just to my hips. So I'm able to sit on it if I want. You can pick up some things, but not a lot of heavy things. So I will literally, and at the very beginning, the first few days, my husband was having to do all this for me, or my kids, because I could not do it for myself, but I can pretty much do everything myself now. I sit, I make sure that the pillows are where I need them to be. So like my back pillow is too low, I'll go in and pick it up. This pillow is where it needs to be. And then I grab my blankets, I fix them. I use a heated blanket that I use underneath because I'm always cold, probably because of a combination of Mounjaro. And then I put my blankets on me, and then I reach over and lift my legs. Your legs need to stay lifted as much as possible because you're draining so much. This has been basically my setup since I got home. This is where I sleep, eat, do everything. I have a little center console here that I keep my drinks that I drink throughout the day, tissue paper to blow my nose, my neck pillow if I need it, but most days I don't like to use it. It's too bulky and I just rather lay my head back, because I did do the skin tightening on my double chin also. So yes, this is pretty much the setup. I just wanted to show you guys how I've been sleeping. My hips are elevated, and so there's nothing touching them, which is where you want to be careful because of the fat transfer to the hips. And of course, my arms stay out. I will sometimes catch myself like this, and so you're supposed to keep your arms expanded as much as possible so that the swelling can go down and they can keep draining and all that good stuff. So yeah. Guys, when I get off the couch, this is literally how you get off, and you have to like your body's hurting, so you have to kind of stay crouched over until you can you do not want to walk crouched like this all the time, especially after a tummy tuck. You want to straighten out slowly as much as you can. My arms straightened out because I had them lipoed, and then you can go about your business. I did have some skin tightening done to my double chin. I also had my breast reduction, my 2nd breast reduction with implants, and I will explain why. I also had my arms done, which is something that I've been wanting for such a long time, but I really wanted to reach my goal weight before having my arms done. And the fact that I surpassed my goal weight made me really excited. I didn't reach my 185 goal, which was my ultimate dream goal, was 185. I did get all the way down to 194, which was 11 pounds under my initial weight loss goal of 205. You guys know I did that with the help of Ozempic, Wegovy, and Mounjaro, and so here I am today. This surgery was actually scheduled for July of 2022, and because my husband lost his job and I kind of wanted to make sure that we were on our feet before I started the surgery journey, that is why we postponed it. And so October came around really quick, much faster than I anticipated. And here we are. I am 4 days post-op. So I will talk more in detail about my surgery on another video. I kind of just wanted to give you guys a quick glimpse of what I've been going through the last week or so. So I've been really busy getting ready for the surgery and all that good stuff. I didn't talk a whole lot about it. I didn't talk a lot about my surgery or at all about my surgery just because I'm one of those people that works in silence when I'm doing big things. Like for me, buying homes, vehicles, having surgeries, things of that nature are big things. Although sometimes we don't want to believe that people have ill will, sometimes it's your closest family and friends that may not wish you the best, I should say. I would never, just because of karma, I would never wish anything upon anyone. That is why I rather just do what I had planned, do it, accomplish it, and then talk about it. And then I'm more than willing to let you guys know what I've done. You know, even in the past, I know you guys want to know about my tummy tuck. That is a surgery that I have done in the past, and so I will definitely talk about that. But I know you guys are probably going to want to know all about what I got done this time around, so I would definitely let you know what all I had done. I just wanted to give you a quick update that I'm doing okay. The surgery went really well. I am now 4 days post-op. I had, like I said, laser treatment to my double chin, so it's called, what is it called, you guys? I will post it here because I cannot remember. Renuvion. Renuvion is what it's called. It's a skin tightening treatment, especially good for once you've gained or lost weight. There's flooded skin, flaccid, when your skin is flaccid. They use it to treat that. I also did that to my arms, which I will do an arm review. You guys, you clearly cannot see because I'm wearing my robe today. I do see some difference. I don't see a huge difference. I know he did aggressive lipo. My arms hurt like I did a gazillion push-ups, you guys. Also, I got a breast reduction with implants, and you're probably thinking, what do you mean breast reduction? It's kind of like a breast lift because they took so much tissue. This is actually the second one. I knew that I would need multiple procedures to get the look that I wanted. And so this was the second, which it was a blessing in disguise that I was ready to do it, because he said one of the implants had actually fallen out of the muscle pocket that they create to put your implants in. And I kind of want to say I knew because my breast implant was very movable on that side, on my left side, and I didn't know why, because like my right implant would stay in place, whereas to my left one, when I would lay down, it would kind of just swoop over to the side. And of course, the initial surgeon that did it was like, oh no, it's fine, that happens. Sometimes one's more harder than the other. One is higher, one is lower, one is bigger, one is smaller. You know, they give you 1,000 excuses so that they don't have to go in and revise anything. And so when I went back to Dr. Davila, which is the doctor that I've done most of my surgeries with, he did say that once he got in there, he realized that the implant had plopped out of the muscle pocket, and that's probably why it felt so movable to me. So it took him a little bit longer than he anticipated, but he got it done. He sutured me up really well on the inside, he said, to try and prevent, because he did say I had really strong chest muscles, and that my muscle, when I flex and stuff, it's, you know, constantly trying to push out that implant. And so is implants a long-term for me? Probably not. I'll probably want to have them taken out maybe in like 10 to 15 years and have them just completely removed, and I'll be done with implants by then. I think I'm still young, and so I just really still wanted that fullness in my breast, and so that's why I think that's the best decision for me now. But like everything else, we don't know until until the future is here, right? So for now, I felt like that was the right decision. My arms also, I went ahead and took that fat out, and whatever he took out, I asked him to place back into my hips because, as you all know, I lost almost 50 pounds this round, and I lost a lot of my hips. And so I was starting to get some dips into my hips. They weren't looking as full anymore. And so I just asked if he could put the fat that he removed from my arms and whatever he could get from my back into my hips. And so, of course, he agreed. So we had all that done, you guys. So please let me know in the comments what it is that most that interests you about any of the surgeries I just talked about, or if you want to hear more about my recovery. Obviously, the cost, I know that's something for a lot of people. They always want to know, how did you pay? How much did you pay? Things of that nature. So if you guys are interested to know more about my surgery journey, then please be more than, you guys let me know in the comments what you want to talk about, what you want to hear about. Like I said, I'm doing great. I haven't taken any pain meds today, which were, like I said, 4 days post-op. I do have some burning, some pinching, little discomforts here and there. Obviously, we just went through an 8-hour surgery, so I'm going to have a little discomfort here and there. I will say that the first day coming back, I was very nauseated, so every time I would get off the couch, I would literally have to throw up. It was a lot of stomach acid. I think it helped that I hadn't taken Mounjaro, in 2 weeks. So I didn't have anything in my stomach, although I had stopped eating at like 8 o'clock that night. That whole next day, I was still vomiting stomach acid. I didn't eat until the following day. So that I went a whole almost 24 hours or over 24 hours without eating. And I weighed myself today, and I am weighing, you guys, 208. 208. I went in weighing 194. That's how much I weighed before, and I posted about that last Sunday. So that's a ton of weight gain, but that's understandable because I'm so swollen right now and just continuously releasing fluids. So I'm hoping that in about a week or two, that will have gone back down. It better go down. I don't know if it will or not, you guys. I want to say that it's a lot of fluid retention. Obviously, like you can tell, my chest is very swollen. My back is very swollen. My arms are very tight in this arm girdle that they have me wearing. And so I know that I have a ton of fluid. So that should start coming down as the days go by. I'm hoping that within a couple of weeks, that fluid retention will have gone considerably down. I'm not eating very much. My diet these last few days has been very bland. I'm eating a lot of chicken soup, and I put a ton of carrots and celery in my chicken soup because that's what I love. It's not so much the chicken, it's the vegetables in the soup. I pre-made that literally the day before surgery. I made myself roasted butternut squash soup, and then I made myself a ton of chicken soup. And so that's basically what I've been eating. I try to eat other things, but it doesn't call my attention. Also, I've been eating a ton of pineapple and honeydew melon because pineapple is supposed to really help with swelling and all that kind of stuff. So I've been trying to eat it every day for the last few days. And then, of course, like I said, the honeydew melon, just because it looked good and it was available. And so I just try to buy whatever fruits are in season. And so that's what I did there. I also made myself some homemade guava jelly, and sugar-free, and so I've been using that on my toast. And other than that, though, I'm not eating anything too heavy yet. I'm not even that hungry. I don't know if that's because the Mounjaro is still in my system, or if it's just the fact that I just went through a big surgery and my body's just not really like interested in food. But I really don't get hungry throughout the day. I'm literally eating to nourish my body just because I know that I'm taking medication, and so I need to help nourish my body. I have noticed that I was very congested before the surgery, like I was having to use my nasal spray, and ever since I came out of my surgery, I've not needed to use my nasal spray, which, thank you, Jesus. I hate having to use nasal spray every day. So I don't know if that was something that the surgery sparked and I can breathe through my nose again, or if it's something in the medications that's helping with that. I do not know. But either way, I haven't had to use my nasal spray. So I'm trying to drink as much water as I can. You guys know I don't like drinking water, but they, of course, said I needed to drink as much water as I could. So I'm trying to do that. And then I've been drinking a lot of my agua de Jamaica, which is my hibiscus water, which is supposed to be very healthy because it has a ton of cancer fighting, antioxidants, and just in general has a ton of vitamins and stuff like that. So I've been trying to drink that for weeks now though, just because I love the taste and I know it has a lot of health benefits. And so I'm actually going to post a video on how to make it yourself, homemade and sugar-free, because obviously what's the point in making a healthy water, spa water, if you guys are going to load it up with sugar, right? So I make mine sugar-free and then I just add Splenda or stevia to sweeten it. So yeah, you guys, that is where I've been at for the last couple of days. I'm sorry that I haven't had time to upload. I was working on a lot of projects, but it's hard to use my arms, and for me to edit and stuff, I have to like either be like this or on my phone. And so that like makes my arms really sore, because the more I keep them creased, the more the fluid struggles to circulate, right? And so my arms start to swell. This is the second time I'm recording this video because I'm trying to keep it minimal, where I don't have to do a ton of edits for you guys. That way I can upload it and let you know where I'm at right now. But I've been watching you guys. I've been reading your comments. I've been trying to respond as best as I can. I just honestly, until yesterday, I had no, what do you call it? Like no want to pick up my phone, just because my arms were hurting so bad that like I just didn't, like, it's hard for me to even get across to scratch the other side, and then everything burns and hurts, and it's just, I know I look okay because I'm just sitting here talking, but as soon as I start to want to move my body to do, you know, things I would normally do, it's very difficult. So just because you're in so much pain. And but you guys, whatever you want to talk about, whatever you want to know as far as the surgery goes, that's probably something I'll be talking about for the next couple of weeks. I will definitely update you on Mounjaro, because that's something that, like I said, I plan to take the injection next week sometime. I kind of want to give my body some time to recover before I inject, just because I know that it can make you feel dizzy and nauseated, and I already kind of feel like that because of the medications that I'm on, so I don't want to like help it feel worse. And so I'll wait. Although I felt great on the 7.5, I don't want to rush into taking it until I feel comfortable. So it'll probably be next week sometime before I inject myself with the 7.5 again. For everyone who is starting their Mounjaro journeys, for everyone who's telling me they're nervous and, you know, they're still thinking about it because of the cancer risks and all that, remember that the cancer is hereditary, or you would have to have already had it sometime in your life for it to cause that cancer. And just remember, I'm a big weenie when it comes to injecting and seeing, like, I do not want to see them putting in my IVs or anything like that. But this injection is so easy. Half the time you don't even feel it. It's just a matter of pulling the trigger and taking that injection. But I promise you guys, it's not anything difficult. And once you've done it once or twice, you can do it in your sleep. It's so easy later. So good luck to everyone who's working on their journeys or who's, you know, starting their journeys. Good luck to you. Talk soon. I have missed you guys dearly.